Hey y'all, it's Joe for here, the Cranky Gay Guy, and today we're going to talk about stirring the t. And why don't we just stop doing that, okay? And when I say that stirring the s, it is creating drama for the sake of drama, and it's unnecessary. We have an entire entertainment industry based on this. The Real Housewives franchise, pretty much any reality show where you get a group of people that have to get together and live in some location, there's going to be a lot of drama. And I think a lot of it is promoted by the production crew because that's what brings in the ratings. Because for some reason, people in our society thrive on drama and things that are bad happening to other people. So I don't find it necessary. In fact, I think it's bad for humanity. I'm going to give you an example. You go to a party and you have an ex, or better yet, you know that your friend had a bitter breakup with their partner, and you go to a party and the partner's there. So your friend's not with you, but their ex-partner's there. So you go over and you talk to the ex-partner, and you may casually suggest that the ex is dating someone that this person doesn't like, or this person was interested themselves in, or you'll drop a line like, "Oh yeah, he told me that you were really bad in bed." Just something to get under their skin so they will then confront the ex. Maybe the ex is coming later to the same party and there's going to be a big fight now. Or you're setting it up so there's drama and you're getting some thrill out of this by causing harm or conflict in other people. Another example is I go to a clothing optional beach, and the section I'm in is mostly gay. I mean, it's mixed, especially if the water's high, it's mixed. But last year, the water was pretty low, a good month or two, and most of the gay population laid on the inland side, while the straight population laid on the island side. There is a channel that runs between the mainland and Sand Island. Late summer, when the water drops to the point where you can walk over without getting wet, that island becomes a peninsula. But we're talking the island is separate from the inland. So we have a whole inland area of beach where there's just gay, 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 gay. And on the island, you have some straight people, and then there's a little group I call Bikini Beach because it's where all the buff young gay guys hang out, and they all wear bathing suits or designer underwear. Very few of them are actually naked, and they play their dance music and they have their little kiki going on. So there is a person who has a boat, and when the water is still high enough you can drive a boat into this channel, he will come in there, and normally he just has an American flag hanging on his boat. But last year, when it was really busy and the gay side was filled up, he put up a Trump flag and then got in his boat and came down and came right along the beach, back and forth, going fast enough to cause a wake that will splash whoever's laying too close to the water, pumping out really bad country music and letting that Trump flag wave, just trying to get some gay people to yell at him. And several did. They didn't say anything about Trump. They were telling him just to turn the fuck down and quit making waves. But this person did this just to cause conflict. And I believe the one time I saw him, he had a woman in the boat with him. Now I see this guy, and I've seen him all summer, and I've only seen the Trump flag up once, and then it was taken down partway through the day off his boat. And I'm guessing it's because he just doesn't have the crowds, or no one's reacting to it. So it's kind of killing him. The last time I saw him, I know his boat was there when I was there last weekend, but it was on the far side of the island because the water's dropped to the point he can't drive into the channel now. The only boat in the channel was a big fan boat, the kind you'd see in the Florida Everglades. That wasn't him. So when I saw him the last time his boat was there, he had an American flag up, and it wasn't huge crowds at the beach, but he was sitting right next to the Bikini Boys or Disco Beach or whatever the little gathering is. And he was watching some kind of a Trump rally on his phone at full blast while people walked by. And I know he was doing it trying to get a reaction. I didn't see anybody talk to him. And then later in the day, I'm guessing it was probably at that same rally. It turns out that's when the shooting happened. So, believe it or not, that did not spread like wildfire. I heard one person mention it, and then another person mention it, and then no one mentioned it because I was laying in Bikini Beach at the time. And then maybe an hour later, someone else mentioned it. So, of all of the 100 or so people in this little area who all have phones, uh, yeah, no one was alarmed. So that tells you a lot about the politics involved, I think. But back to the drama. That was just an example of someone who's trying to create drama in the gay community. I think it's really, really unhealthy. I think you should stop doing it. If you have someone in your life who is continually bringing up these kind of things, trying to create and stir things up so there's conflict, they're a negative to you. It's a toxic relationship, and you should probably consider having a long talk with them if you want to keep them as a friend, or just cutting them out of your life entirely and moving on. And that's pretty much all I had to say about stirring the S and say knock the F off. Okay, we are now at the end of the video, so I've got to tell you that today's video is sponsored by the book 35 Letters from a Mother to Her Son by Joseph L. Ferguson, available on Amazon in all formats. Also, I will be putting out a video that is not a regular video reel. I'm going to be asking you, the viewers, for some things. And that'll probably come out tomorrow or the next day or something. I haven't done it yet. But it should be fun, so you're going to enjoy it. And today's shout out goes to this one's tough because it has to tie in with drama, and I don't really follow podcasts filled with drama. Oh, actually, I do. I do follow one. It's called Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald. Huge following. She's really into reality and reality stars. So she knows all the stories of all the housewives of every series and every location. And she has housewives on as guests at times, and other shakers and makers in the LA area. She also has other YouTubers or Instagram influencers on who follow reality TV. And she also has one of my favorite comedians, Chris Franjola, on frequently as a co-host or a guest where they go over whatever. So I would encourage you, I guess, if you want drama, follow Juicy Scoop, because if you don't find the drama, I don't want to say there's drama in what they're talking about because it's just a conversation, but they talk about drama that's been happening on these other things, in the other reality, or someone who is putting out a book that's had a lot of drama in their life. They'll talk about that. So my shout out goes to Juicy Scoop, the podcast, and you'll find that on all of your podcast streaming devices. That's it. I'm going to say bye for now. And I hope you have a wonderful upcoming week. Okay. Ta.